So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, we're back today, and it's time to play Brighton and Hove Albion. Yeah, we're taking them on. Then we have Chelsea in the next episode, then Barcelona in a must-win game. The Champions League, we are in a really bad place, and if we don't win our last two games, there's no way we can actually qualify. Even if we don't win even if we win them, we might not qualify. Really depends how sort of Porto do. Anyway, at this point in time, I will be sailing across the Mediterranean, enjoying myself. So obviously I wanted to keep pushing out the content. So here we are, playing Brighton, 17th, 2 wins, 5 losses, 3 draws. Then we're facing Chelsea, currently lying second, so that's going to be a massive game. And then of course the big one against Barcelona, who never easy, and that's away from home. So that's going to be a tough one. Anyway, bad news, Paul Pogba's out. Paul Pogba's injured for 10 weeks. 10 weeks. God, it's too long. So we're going to miss him big time. But it is what it is. We're going to have to deal with it. This is the side we're going to go for today. We've got a lot of players up for it, though. Valencia, Smalling, Jones, which is nice to see the back lines. We're going to start Shaw. David De Gea in goal. Matic, Fellaini, Mkhitaryan will come in the middle to replace Pogba. And we're going to go for Rashford, Lukaku, and Jesse Lingard. We're going to start Lingard today up top. Put Martial on the bench, try and rest them for the game against Chelsea in midweek or on the weekend, whenever we're playing them. So that's what we're going for. There's a look at Brighton. Got to be favourites to win it, but you never know. We're going to stick to that 4-3-3, which worked out quite nicely in the last game against City. It really did. Thanks for the tips on the tactics. I would have already played my other matches by the time a lot of you gave me my tips. But I decided to just go back to the 4-3-3 because it just seems to work better. Anyway, here we go. United, Brighton. Can Luigi grab 3 points? Let's find out. So a gloomy day here at Manchester. But that doesn't change the fact that Luigi's side need to keep winning the games. They've closed the gap a little bit on Liverpool and Chelsea. Up into third place. But today, it's all about picking up 3 more points against a team that have been newly promoted, but never rule a team like that out. So away we go. Manchester United get us underway. The traditional red. Beating Man City by 2-0 in the last game. A convincing performance, but City were more worried about sort of fouling Manchester United than actually playing football, you would say. And it showed. It really did. But a big problem now is Paul Pogba out for 10 weeks with a cruciate ligament injury, and that is bad news when you miss a player of that quality. They're going to have to do it now. Marcus Rashford, a bad ball towards Lukaku, but couldn't quite get there. And here is Murray. March has Dan with a heavy touch, loses it. Mkhitaryan will take this one forward. That's a lovely ball. Absolutely beautiful. He lays it square. Lingard couldn't quite get there. March decides to take on Shaw. Nice give and go there. It's nicely done towards the near post. And that nearly rolled in. In fact, I thought it did roll in, but it didn't. It's going to be a Brighton corner. First chance of the game. On the set piece, delivered in. Matic wasn't there. Deflection. Smalling gets it away, but David De Gea with some wonderful hands. As Dan finding Sidwell, touched inside. Kyle starting again. Romelu Lukaku remains United's top goal scorer. Started the season off really well, banging them in left, right, and centre. Good possession here by Brighton, but then they go and lose it. Now United with a real chance. Romelu Lukaku looking for Lingard, who's done really well, and that is a peach. Jesse Lingard celebrating in style and giving Manchester United the lead after 32 minutes. And he took it ever so well. I mean, look at this. Ball from Lukaku was spot on because he could take it in his stride, skip past the defender and smash it emphatically. in off the woodwork. Lukaku turning, just lays it into his path, takes it ahead, one touch out of his feet and wallop. Murray, 5 minutes to play till that half-time whistle. Trying to play it inside. Jones was there. Big Fellaini. That's a wasted ball. That's Guadido. Lovely ball over the top. Murray wins the header. That was a real chance for Brighton. You'd say the only chance of the half. That's a poor pass from Matic to play it across the face of the goal. It's a great ball in there and just flicks it wide of the post. So Luigi's made one change, defensive one. Luke Shaw replaced by Ashley Young, of all players. United look for a solid start here at the start of the second half. What a ball in by Rashford with the old Rabona. Got to have some confidence to pull that one off and not embarrass yourself. Here's Murray. March. Hanash. Play Valencia. Read it well. Lays it inside to find Matic. Starts again with Chris Smalling. And these are the types of games where United have got to score some goals. Got to get that goal difference up. Playing against a newly promoted side and fancy 3 or 4 goals really, wouldn't you? Not to say that Brighton aren't a decent side, but they're not used to playing at this sort of high quality and level, and Matic manages to get it away, or have the header on target. And now Ashley Young, nicely done by Ashley Young. Inside, Lingard. It's a little bit all over the shop here. Lingard still got it, still going. Decides to line it up and pulls it wide. Now United going to make final 2 changes. Ibrahimovic and Martial coming on. Cleared away by Young. 15 minutes on the clock. Fizzed in. Smalling gets it away. Fellaini's there. Martial now with a chance to break. He's got Lingard to his right. He's got Ibrahimovic on his other side. He's decided to go it alone. It wasn't a bad run. It was a good bit of defending in the end. Here's Lingard. Mkhitaryan back to Lingard. Floats it in towards Martial. And it creeps past the post. And it rolls out for the corner. It came off the defender's head in the end. Good ball in by Lingard. Thought he'd scored here. Defender did just enough. Valencia wasn't there. And now Jones has got to make a decision. Still time here. 7 minutes. It's nicely done. We've got to be careful, United. Smalling trying to get back. He's done really well there. Bulldog. Nice turn by him. And David De Gea saves the day again. United switching off at the death. Fellaini could have got that one. I guess not. March. Deciding to switch it. Fellaini's on his bike. Oh, that's nicely done by Brighton. Beautiful football. I'll tell you what, Brighton have actually played the better of the football. It's going to finish Manchester United 1, Brighton 0. But the away side today will kick themselves because they had chances. But it was Jesse Lingard in the first half, after 32 minutes, that settled the score. And there's the shot count. 5 shots to 6. United getting outshot, outpossessed, outpassed. Still, they didn't take the 3 points, and that's what matters. Man of the match was Lingard and Lukaku. So the other results after match day 11, West Ham lost, so they continue their struggles. Arsenal convincingly beat Man City. They continue to struggle as well. Burnley win 4-0. Chelsea win 4-0. Stoke beating Crystal Palace. Everton beats Swansea, Tottenham beating Huddersfield, Liverpool beating West Bromwich Albion. So that keeps it pretty tight in the top 5 of the table. Man City dropping down to 9th. What on earth is going on there? But it's only 5 points separating 1st through 5th. And it's all to play for. Goal difference, you can see Liverpool edging Chelsea We're currently lying in third. Bottom of the table, Newcastle, Crystal Palace and Brighton. So Jones has been training and he's got the extra frontman style. But that does push us into a big match. Match day number 12. And we are going to be taking on Chelsea. We've also had a bid for Zlatan Ibrahimovic from Paris Saint-Germain. Why would you want him back? Makes no sense. And they're going to offer 27. You know, I'm not going to worry about it. I still think, you know, Zlatan has got potential, whether he's going to go down or not. We've got enough funds anyway to, you know, buy other players. So I'm not going to worry about it. And negotiations. If a huge bid came in, then maybe I'd change my mind. Joel Castro, what do we have here? A loan offer has been received. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with that. He can go on loan. Works for me. So that looks good. So there we have it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with the next episode. Chelsea in the Premier League, match day 12, and then Barcelona away from home in a big, big matchup. But until next time, take care.